the lapel on his jacket to reveal a pin with an image of a human eye atop a pyramid set inside a 7-pointed star, the symbol of the Septemberist Society. "Permission to come aboard, Mr. Hull?" Mr. Dent asked.
"Aye, permission granted."
Mr. Hull was a brass Martha Mark II machine man like Mr. Rivets, but instead of a riveted metal vest and bowler hat like the Dent's machine man, he'd been customized with a copper sailor's cap and captain's jacket, both of which had turned green over time. Mr. Rivets had talent cards that could be switched out to give him different skills, but Mr. Hull's submarine pilot card was permanently installed. "Why do we have to give the Society's secret passphrase and show him the pin?" Archie asked his mother. "Mr. Hull's been our captain every time. Doesn't he know us by now?" "It's the protocol, Archie. What if we weren't really ourselves this time?" Archie frowned. "Who else would we be?" "Hurry along, Archie," Mr. Dent said from the hatchway. "Time and tide wait for no man." Inside, the submarine was all riveted steel and brass pipes and fittings. To the aft, down a narrow passage, was the hissing, steaming boiler room. To the fore was a small lounge with 2 red-cushioned couches. Beyond that, through a small open door, was the pilot's cockpit. Archie's parents and Mr. Rivets had already taken seats in the lounge and were fastening their safety harnesses when Mr. Hull closed the top hatch and screwed it shut. Archie headed for the cockpit. "Archie, I think we can leave the piloting of the ship to Mr. Hull this time," his father said. "But I always sit up front," Archie said. As a kid, he'd begged to sit up front and watch Mr. Hull pilot the submersible, and Mr. Hull had always let him. "Don't you think you're getting a little old for that?" his mother said. Archie was crestfallen. Slag it. He was telling his parents all the time that he wasn't a little kid anymore, and the one time they agreed, he didn't want them to.
"It's all right by me, Mrs. Dent,"
Mr. Hull said as he walked through the lounge to the cockpit. Archie grinned and hurried into the cockpit with Mr. Hull before his parents could tell him not to. Next time he'd ride in the back. Maybe. Archie sat down in the co-pilot seat beside Mr. Hull. The tick-tock flipped switches and turned dials and checked gauges. Archie had no idea what any of them did, but he loved the sound of them clicking and whirring and spinning. One day, maybe he'd have a submersible of his own and run missions for the Septemberists. With a metallic clank and a lurch, the SS 7 Seas disengaged from its mooring on the dock and turned in the cavernous underground port.
"Hold fast now," Mr. Hull announced. "We're ready to dive."
The machine man flipped a switch, and the submarine shook as air burbled out of the ballast tanks. Sloshing water rose on the window until the cave disappeared, replaced by the black of the Hudson River. The tick-tock captain flipped another switch, and a keel-mounted carbide lamp lit up the water in front of them. The 7 Seas passed underneath the huge steel hood that protected the submarine landing from New Rome Harbor, and the ghostly, shimmering light of the gray New Rome morning filtered down to them through the choppy sea. Ships had once traveled on top of the water, not underneath it, Archie knew. Mr. Rivets had shown him pictures in old books. But all that had changed when the darkness fell on the old world 100 years ago. Now the Atlantis Ocean was too rough to sail above. It could only be navigated under the waves, and every submarine sent to Europe to find out what had happened never came back. "How long can you stay underwater?" Archie asked.
"About 2 hours at normal speed," said Mr. Hull. "Then I have to come up for air and stoke the furnace. But we'll have you to Septemberist headquarters long before that."
"Because it's just under the statue of Hiawatha on Oyster Island, right?" Mr. Hull adjusted a dial.
"I'm afraid I couldn't say, sir."
Archie smiled. That's what machine men said when they'd been ordered to keep a secret. Mark IIs were fun.